It's not special when you see the user roll with the gun on the street corner with a spliff in them hand. No care for the one who created the land. Be careful and faithful. It's not special when you see the user roll with the gun on the street corner with a spliff in them hand. No care for the one who created the land. Be careful and faithful. I bow down, supplicate the world to the best. I need help trying to pass this test. It's hard. I'm standing, I'm waiting in line like the rest until it's my turn to face death. Oh well, Lord, I might be next, this could be my last breath. That's why I take precautions with every single step. I ain't got the time to hang around like the rest. I ain't got time for no gang bandana around the neck. When it rains I get wet, when it snows I feel the cold. When it's my time to go, I ain't special, I'ma go. I expect them to know after what they've been told what you're trying to achieve, bro. From that life on the road, it's time to grow. You're old, not young, got a daughter and a son still living with his mum, but he should be carrying his daughter to the shop and buy
this is Masjid in Mandeville, Jamaica. Alhamdulillah, looks like it's been built quite recently. MashaAllah, the new masjid has been built different places of the island.
No care for the one who created the land. Be careful and faithful.
I came from road to the streets of Islam, where you gotta be street smart to understand Wagwan. I used to be on road, always misbehaving, looking for a new girl every time raving. I used to roll with man that was snatch a Rolex, that was a long time ago, now I'm on a new flex. But everything changed when I came to Islam. I threw away the shank and picked up the Qur'an. No more beef, cause now I'm trying to live righteous. Make do I still for all the evil haters. I roll with a crew of brothers that's on the deen. They don't fear man, only Allah the Supreme. Muslim Belal M to M na bow. So no deity, we love Allah the Jalal. Muslim Belal M to M na bow. We're trying our best to live the life that's halal.
What's up?
Not special when you see the user roll with the gun on the street.
Assalamu alaikum.
With a spliff in them hand. No care for the one who created the land. Be careful and faithful. It's not special when you see the user roll with the gun on the street corner with a spliff in them hand. No care for the one who created the land. Be careful and faithful. Why
we don't want no big gun barrel burst round ya. Remove your machine from bow ya. We don't want nobody life lose down ya. This one are the true Fiantiwa. We don't want no big gun barrel burst round ya. Remove your machine from bow ya. We don't want nobody life lose down ya. This one are the one Fiantiwa.
As far as Islam in Jamaica is concerned, it's a very wide topic. But according to the historians of repute, Islam first reached the shores of Jamaica a very long time ago, approximately around 1400s, prior to the time of the chattel slavery. Muslim explorers had come from West Africa, as well as West Central Africa and North Africa, as far back as the 1300s. But between 1492 to 1510, Muslims had come to Jamaica with the Muslim mariners that were in Andalusia, which is Spain and Portugal, as well as those from West Africa. Later on, during the time of chattel slavery, Islam was still alive amongst the people of African descent, but it waned during that period because of the harsh conditions of chattel slavery. As far as the revival is concerned, we can make connections to those who maintained their faith throughout that period between 1510 to 1838, and those who had an awareness or an idea that that was the religion of choice of their foreparents. We praise Allah, the highly glorified, and we ask His peace and His blessings upon His last prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and of course the family members who believed and his companions, and upon all those who worship Allah with righteousness unto the very last day of this world. I pray that this information would be a basis for us to move forward As far as contacts, the telephone number here at the Kingston Masjid is 9281771 with an 876 area code. And to get in touch with the brothers in Montego Bay, you can call Brother Ibrahim at 772-5783. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cause us to be united in that which is correct and of sound information, and may He grant us His mercy and shower His blessings upon us, and cause His mercy to spread amongst us, and that there is love to one another and a cause to call to La ilaha illallah with basira. May Allah confer His mercy upon us, a look of mercy, that is, a tongue which is truthful, a heart which is faithful, an intellect which is unerring, knowledge which is beneficial, and may He cause us to be in the company of the righteous in the hereafter.
Allah, when it's my time to go, have mercy on my soul, have mercy on my bros. We're struggling out here on the road, there's trouble out here on the road, and some learn slow. He's driving in the rental, he's trying to make dough. He's smoking on the nickel, he's waiting on a miracle. He's got the mind of a typical ghetto child in the midst of it all. Get pissed and he falls, I try to give him a call, it's like he won't listen at all. Yeah, he's thinking like a fool with his back against the wall, and he's still in school. We should be batting his ball, instead he's backing his tool, breaking the rules. Come and see the smalls, I introduce you to a life that's cool, a life that attracted us all to be standing in the hall with the carpet, setting up a stall in the market. I'm giving dawah, meeting targets, another hour, another shahada. I love it. I gave dawah to my brother, he loved it, and gave dawah to my mother, she loved it. Bookworm, they said I'm eager to learn, I'm eager to avoid getting burned. I'm waiting my turn, I'm staying concerned for the youth. Yes, someone's gotta rap about the truth, put Belal in the booth. I'm back to business, they don't wanna hear this, well that's their business. It's my life, I'll choose the way I wish to live this. Don't celebrate Christmas or birthdays, Easter or Valentine's Day, don't celebrate. Stay meditate, big earthquake in Pakistan, make dua for the Muslim land and give a helping hand, cause every hand helps. I'm concerned for my brother's health, some only care about their self, and as long as the CD sells, they say the CD done well. I'm trying to make them learn as well, but at the same time
Alaikum salam, brother.
Brother, can you tell us about this masjid here? How long has it been here?
This masjid is about 20 years since I've been here.
MashaAllah, 20 years.
20 years. The Imam's name is Mustafa.
Mustafa?
He lives close by the Masjids.
Okay. Are you a convert or a revert to Islam yourself?
I'm a convert to Islam.
How long have you been Muslim?
15 years.
15 years?
Yeah.
MashaAllah. How did you first hear about Islam? How did you become Muslim?
I heard about Islam, but I attended a lecture.
Yes.
In Kingston.
Okay.
Yeah, and while I attended a lecture in Kingston, I converted to Islam after the lecture was finished.
MashaAllah. So when you heard it, what was it about the lecture? What was it about Islam that attracted you, or that drew you, that made you realize this is it? This is
it.
It
was about Islam and Christianity.
Okay.
So I found I was more in favor of Islam than Christians. That the Qur'an is the word of Allah.
Yes.
Pertaining to the Bible, the Bible is tampered with.
Right,
so
okay.
I wanted was to hear the direct words of Allah in the book that I believe in.
MashaAllah. And what was it about Islam that kind of struck you, or kind of, what was it that, really led you to embrace the faith?
Well, actually, it was just reading the Qur'an. I got an opportunity to sit with some Muslims, talk to them. I even made prayer with them. And it wasn't until I actually embraced the Qur'an. Reading the Qur'an, I felt a different vibe. I felt some different energy that came about. And this energy was different from reading the Bible.
Right.
Because I actually got a chance to sit up and read the Bible.
Right. So you're familiar, you know the Bible?
Yeah. And it was
they will listen to the message of truth if somebody brings him that message. So it's up to us now. The Muslims who were Christians, who are now back in the fold, because we call it reverting, reverted back to the original religion. And it's up to us now to get the information to the others that are ignorant. They don't know. They think they know, but they don't know that they don't know. And Jesus, one of the greatest prophets in the whole of Islam. So the Christians have to know it's the same faith, but they've been told things that are not true. The actuality, the truth of it is in the Qur'an. They've got gospels, the gospel of Barnabas, but they don't read it because they left it out of their Council of Nicaea book of canonized books. The reason they left this book out is because Barnabas tells specifically that Ahmed has to come. Muhammad calls him by name, right? It said Jesus said that this man has to come, and also shows that Paul, who is actually, Paul is the founder of the present day Christian faith, not Jesus. Paul is the one that came with this man-God concept, that God could be man and man could be God. Nothing like that. If you check the Jewish scriptures, there's nothing like that in the history of the Jews. That's why the Jews would never bow to Jesus as God, because they say no Jew can be God. And Jesus was a Jew, so he can't be God. So they're offended by that. Jamaica needs Qur'ans. The people that are listening to this that can provide Qur'ans, every Jamaican, when I went to school in Canada, at grade 4, we all got a New Testament and Psalms. That should be done here in Jamaica to all the grade 4 students. Start with the children. And if somebody supplies that, the Ministry of Education, they'll condone it. We'll be able to hand them out, but we have to have the supply. So this is one thing we can think of. Supply more Qur'ans to the people so they can actually get the message.
They know what is the message of
They need to know what it is.
I used to live a life alone, living it just for me, and I had no idea this life would judge my eternity. I look at myself, and I wondered who created me. I had to open my heart and open my mind and open my eyes to see. Open my eyes and see the existence of what's surrounding me. It's more than just chance. It's more than just coincidence. You look around and see the earth, the moon, the sun and the sky, a beautiful creation of Allah. So how could you deny? How can you deny the oneness of Allah? Allahu Akbar. How can you deny the oneness of Allah? Allahu Akbar. How can you deny the oneness of Allah? Allahu Akbar. How can you deny the oneness of Allah? Allahu Akbar. Lift your head and look up above, and you see it so clearly. The stars that glitter all around, the birds that fly over me. I see the rain fall from the sky, and see a seed become a tree. Lift the veil from your heart, worship Allah and you succeed. You surely will succeed.